Did you know when SpongeBob first came to Bikini Bottom, he was actually an illegal immigrant? When this secret was exposed, all his friends turned hostile toward him. Even Mr Krabs, who always favored him, fired him. And even Gary started looking at him with suspicion. SpongeBob finally hit rock bottom. He quietly packed his things. He planned to slip away from this place that no longer welcomed him. Then he wandered aimlessly across the seabed, alone. It wasn't until well into the night that he realized he had drifted into unfamiliar waters. It was teeming with hidden dangers. Panic set in, and he scrambled to move forward. But he ended up falling straight off a cliff. When he came to again, he found himself surrounded by two strangers. SpongeBob had lost his memory. The two tried to steal what little he had left, but when SpongeBob pulled out his bubble solution, they turned tail and ran in terror. Meanwhile, Bikini Bottom descended into chaos. The residents finally realized that without SpongeBob, they couldn't properly function. So Sandy led everyone in a search mission. But when Squidward found out, he secretly sabotaged their equipment. Elsewhere, SpongeBob drifted into a new city. He gave himself a new name, Cheeseboy. He began looking for work again, but every time he blew bubbles, residents chased him away. At night, he had only a campfire to keep him warm. Blowing bubbles was his only solace. This time, his bubbles scared off the entire town. Just then, a group of bubble-hating bullies showed up. They decided to teach SpongeBob a lesson, but they didn't expect that SpongeBob would shed his skin and slip away. The bullies gave chase, but SpongeBob quickly used his bubbles to drive them off. Then, all the residents finally found the courage to come out. They cheered for SpongeBob. It turned out they loved blowing bubbles too, but had been too afraid to admit it under the bullies' reign. In the end, they elected SpongeBob as their new mayor. When Sandy and the others arrived, they saw SpongeBob standing at the podium, delivering an impassioned speech to the entire city.